right, guys, welcome to React and Chill. On this channel, there's two things I like to do, and that's react and chill. Going to be doing that here, talking about some baby metal. And what we're talking about is the Baby Metal radio show. We've had the first episode live already. And what do people think? What do I think? I've heard it. Thank you for those that were able to translate it for us, for us Gaijins. The people are liking it from what I've gathered from the comments and all that. For myself, I really enjoyed this. Let me put it to you this way. This is like the first time you get to hear the Baby Metal ladies talk casually. It's a radio program, right? And okay, most of it is just conversation. Most of it is talk. There's 2 songs. They played 2 songs, which that's not a complaint. That's a good thing. For their first show, for their first little episode of this, they spent that talking about kind of a little bit of who they are, a brief little history lesson, very brief, but nice to hear from them about, like, from their perspective, what baby metal was all about, being metal resistance in the beginning and all that, being about bringing people together through metal. And very cool to hear that. It was also very cool to hear that the girls even acknowledged that this is very cool. They themselves appreciated and celebrated that, or I should say rejoiced in the fact that they were like very casual and they can talk casually like they do when they're on tour and stuff, but now people can actually hear it. Now people can be part of it. And that's cool. There's a lot of things that they said that were just like very intriguing to me. Okay. First off, I liked how they mentioned in 2023 they had a very busy year. In 2023 they played over 100 shows, and that they said that in 2024 they were going to slow down a bit, take a slower pace. Now, for those who've been paying attention, did they really take a slower pace? Did they? I mean, they played a lot of shows in 2024. A lot of shows. And they went to places for the first time. Like, they toured South America in the way that they have not done before, which is amazing. And they even acknowledged that. They even talked about that. They were like, they said South America left an impression on them. It really did. And I can understand that. From what I've seen of the live footage there, there's just a different level of passion. It just is. I'm not trying to throw shade to American fans or European fans or Japanese fans. It's just like the Latin baby metal fans, man, they have been hungry for baby metal for a long time, and they finally get it, and they celebrate that, man. One could say, and I would agree with this, and I know for personal reasons, that just Spanish people, and they just have a different level when it comes to like expression, emotion, a different level of passion, if you will. It's just you take any sort of like emotion and you just crank it up higher, and that's what you get when you go to South America. That's what I saw when I saw the footage of baby metal performing at those places. I've been paying attention. I don't react to every little thing, but I have been paying attention to that stuff, and I think it's very cool. So I did enjoy that. That was a cool conversation to kind of be a fly on the wall I should say. And that's what this radio show is. It's like you're kind of there watching, listening, I should say, as they're having a conversation about the things they've been through, things that they do, and the fun things, and how they want to meet new friends along the way, how they want to find those around them that are secret metal fans, which was an interesting question. How many people around you are secret metal fans? How many people in your day-to-day life that you see on the regular are secret metal fans? That brother who's driving the post office, U.S. He's delivering the mail, I should say. He might be a metalhead. And I say that the way I say that because, well, my mail guy is a brother, and he's cool, man. He's a cool dude. And, he's probably a secret metal guy. All right? The chick who's your barista at Starbucks, she might be a secret metal guy or a secret metal chick in that case. All right. Your boss, your manager may have might have an ear for metal. It's weird because metal's a thing where like you don't see it too often on a lot of people when you go out there, when you see people, right? It's like that's not the most popular genre, that's not the most popular band or artist or whatever. But they may know some artists, right? They may have a band they like. It might be just a song they like. But there's a time and place for it. I would say that might be a secret metalhead. Kind of sort of there. Potentially, maybe. Okay. But anyway, I thought that was very cool. The two songs they played, well, of course, the first song they played this because it has 200 million views on YouTube. It reached that in 2024. It's a little song. That's a classic. Gimme Chocolate. Gimme Chocolate. And they play the studio version of it, of course. The second song they played, that one, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to provide you the link to the radio program. That way you can hear it for yourself. I'm not going to tell you what the second song is. All right? Just not going to do that. I would hope that those in the comments section not drop that. I already did a disfavor to them by revealing the first one. There's also another conversation they had about how they want to bring guests onto the show. And the guests they want to bring on, and they mention a list. They mentioned some names. Lisa. Okay. Not the guitarist Lisa that we know, not Lisa X, but Lisa, the performer. I don't know. The singer, the artist. Yasobi, them. It might get Atarashi Gakko. That I heard about. I did not catch that in the when listening to it, but I heard that is rumored to be a guest on an upcoming show. Tak, the dance guy. Tak Matsumoto. That's right. He might make an appearance. He's probably going to make an appearance. Like, this is so cool. Baby Metal has reached a point to where they now have a radio show where they are like the hosts, the DJs of it, and you can use that to have cool conversations with interesting guests. You're not just listening to Baby Metal music. I mean, you as a Baby Metal fan, you've already done that, right? You do hear a couple songs, but you get to have a cool conversation or hear a cool conversation that they're having, and you get to send messages, and they can respond to it. They do respond to the messages. This is like the most I've seen the Baby Metal as far as like making it to where they will be able to interact with the fans like in a live setting. Like you can interact with them. You can send them messages. They will respond, and this is very cool. When you think of Baby Metal, I think of the songs, I think of their live performances, and it's like there's an hour of performance, and then it's over, and then we get some things here and there, but it's like if you wanted to be able to see them in a more casual way, to hear them have a casual conversation, to hear them respond to your questions and all that, this is it. They have reached it, man. And congratulations, man. Like this is a sweet gig for Baby Metal. Think about it. I mean, if this thing continues, they're set for a good while, man. This is just the first episode. Think about this. If this thing continues, think about all the guests they could bring on. Yeah, sure. Perfect. Japanese guests for sure. But think about international artists. For us, like Western artists that go to Japan. While they're in Japan, maybe it could become a thing. Hey, I want to pop on the Baby Metal radio show. That would be something, right? Oh man, that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. And that could very well happen. That's an actual possibility. Like, that's so cool, man. Dude. That's like next level. They also mentioned they had another conversation that was really great about the stuff they did and stuff they experienced while on their tour abroad. The stuff like the collab with Electric Cowboy, the acting for the Finnish movie, Heavier Trip. There's some little details I'm not going to reveal right here. You can go check it out yourself. But I hope this got you interested. You know, really the point of this video is to remind you, hey, this thing is there and you could check it out and it's definitely worth your time. You know, you're not just listening to the BABYMETAL songs you've already heard before. Oh, you get that, but you also get a pretty cool insight into BABYMETAL. It's just cool to hear them have those conversations. And I found it to be really cool. With that said, you guys let me know what you thought about it. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one. Now, if I could just find this stop button. Finding the button. It's always about finding that button, but I know where the button's at. Here we go.